For the past few days and find yourself running out of supplies, fear not.
Because Dean Diplock from the Radisson Blue Hotel in Athlone has joined us and we're making meals which are leftovers. Today we have the leftovers of Dean's fridge.
Well, not quite, but same principle. No, very good.
Tipped into a bucket and brought up to us here.
Absolutely.
What are you doing first?
Well, we're making a quiche, but it's a little bit different. We're not using the typical crust that you normally get on a quiche. This is for simple, quick and easy cooking phyllo pastry. So what I've done is I've taken a piece of phyllo pastry, and as you can see here, I've buttered it and then crisscrossed them to give us a larger surface area.
Wouldn't be thick enough.
No, it wouldn't be, but also I want to fill the whole pan, and I want to get... You'll see now in a second what I mean by this.
So it'll be revealed.
So layers and layers and layers.
Layers and layers, about 5 layers in there. And I'm now going to create the pie crust with that. Now, we want to lean over the edges slightly. Don't worry about that at all. It'll all cook and it'll all come out because I'm using a bottomless pan, which comes out when you push it from the bottom. Yeah. Handy to have, not so difficult to try and scoop it out all the time, and the whole thing comes out in one piece. So there's the base. I'll put it into a tray there so that it doesn't...
that actually, phyllo quiche.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah.
It's fabulous. Right, so next.
Is it a case now with a quiche, fill your boots whatever you have?
Whatever you have. This is leftover lemon chicken. Again, salmon could be fantastic. A tin of tuna, nothing wrong with that.
Baked beans.
Not quite.
Tommy, come on, Tommy.
Okay, spring onion. We have some spring onion.
Banana.
Some cooked asparagus spears. Twix. A good way to get some veg into the kids is to hide it in a quiche. They won't even know it's there. So you can put the broccoli.
Sniffer, they're like sniffer dogs. What's the screen thing?
Sun-dried tomato. A little bit of sun-dried tomato there for some colour and flavour as well. Some fresh thyme. A little bit of fresh thyme there on that. Some feta cheese.
Oh, yeah.
This is the cheesy aspect.
This is one of the cheesy aspects. The top is the...
You need to check that feta.
You need to check. It's Danish feta, so it's lovely and creamy.
Danish feta.
Danish feta.
Yes. Now, you can choose to make it as hot as you like. These chilies are quite strong, so I'm just going to put a few little green chilies in there as well. Bit of pepper, touch of salt.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the top cheese, the rich cheddar cheese that goes on top.
And then you're basically, so put in whatever you fancy, and then you make your mix. Is that what it is?
Correct. So the mix is straight up 5 large eggs or 6 medium-sized eggs. I've got 50 mils of cream, 50 mils of milk, and a stock cube, a vegetable stock cube, just to give it flavouring.
Has that been warmed?
I've warmed it just to melt the stock cube. That's literally it, you know.
And then cream and milk. Okay.
And quickly, just mix it through.
Is cream a necessity? Just people are...
No, you don't have to put cream in it.
Just makes everything
it
nicer,
just makes it so much better, doesn't it? Okay.
This makes life bearable.
We pour it over, all over.
Very simple.
So.
Is that enough?
That's plenty. Little souffle.
It'll souffle coming up to the top of Tommy. Look, looks like there's nothing going in.
Come up to the leg, exactly.
It will souffle. If you put it up too high,
it'll go over. But we've got the tray in underneath just in case.
And as you say, it'll souffle.
Correct. It'll rise up and souffle. So that goes into the oven, 180 degrees.
Okay.
And then we can turn it down thereafter. I just want to get set up here quickly. All right, thank you very much.
And but the bottomless tray makes life a lot easier. Otherwise, would it stick or?
Yes.
Have one of those.
It's also the edges will break if you try and take it out without the bottomless tray, which I'll show you now.
But if you didn't have one, could you just butter?
You could just butter it or
bottom.
grease spray it or anything like that. Or you could also put greaseproof paper in, which will help it come out quite easily.
Lift it out in one piece.
So here's one we made this morning.
Look at this bad boy.
Okay.
Nice. So how long did you cook it for, Dean?
It's 15 minutes, then turn it down to 160 for another 15 minutes.
All right, so half
an hour, start to finish, and it's done and
went in, and what was the temperature went in at?
180 when it initially goes in. So you see what I'm talking about, that the edges could cross.
Lovely, isn't it?
And I put it down, and there the bottom falls.
There you go.
So, easy peasy. That one's out.
And all the frilly bits around the edge give a nice kind of a...
crispy,
a nice finish to it, exactly. So pull that base out, and voila.
Voila.
We have el phyllo quiche.
Looks good, doesn't
it? How light that is.
Imagine, after 4 days of eating just sliced pan.
At least you had sliced pan. There's none of the Midlands. You guys ate them all.
Yeah.
So, very simple, very quick to do. and very tasty too.
Packed with flavour, though, Jane.
Absolutely.
You've got so many things going on in there. The sun-dried
Put that
tomatoes,
through
particularly.
There you go,
Yeah, a little
gentlemen.
taste.
I'm sure you can have a little taste there
Oh, all
yourselves.
right then, Jane. As soon as you're
on.
forced
If I
us.
have to, yes. I'm going to put a couple there because I
I
know
can see
that
what-
what's left of the
Crunch of
team
that pastry.
are going to want some of that too. Spinach is another very nice ingredient that goes very well with this.
Well, oh, good. You can't talk.
Not too hot, no?
Jane, marvellous as always. Tommy, I'll do this. You eat away. After the break, how to teach your kids the value of money. We've financial advice coming up. See you in a minute.